Hi all, welcome to another Chess24 Banter Blitz. It's approaching 11:30 AM UK time here. Let me mute over there and let me show you this premium code discount, Kingscrusher, plural Kings Crusher, 15% off. You can get to challenge even the likes of the current world chess champion, Magnus Carlsen, other very strong grandmasters, IMs, celebrities generally, and even me. You can challenge even me. So 15% off, voucher code Kingscrusher. Premium members can challenge and have other perks as well. So check that out. Okay, so let's look at the challenges today. I'm going to switch to the challenge screen and check out the challenges in order. Goggin, Paul, hi there. Okay, Goggin, I hope audio and visual is okay. Please let me know. Goggin, Paul. I'll play knight f6. Here I think c5. Can I dare to play this for d4? I hope I'm not overextending my sensor. Or e4 here, it's provocative. Maybe just not worry about d5 so much. Okay. I think there's a possibility this, bishop g4, because there's a nice idea of knight e5 to f3 sometimes. Now here I think bishop takes d4. If knight takes d4. Now if check, there may be bishop d7. But I think I'm looking forward to a knight f3 check here. There's also b5 to consider. On c takes, that's interesting. Or bishop d7, which one? Bishop d7. I think b5. And just maybe castle or knight f3 check. There is an incoming issue with b6 check, though, to factor in here. Okay, maybe king f8, b6, king f8. Okay, I hope this isn't totally terrible for me. So if he castles, queen d7 to h3 looks very tempting. Okay, I might have to sack the exchange now. Maybe this isn't going that well. Hang on. Isn't there a rook I can pick up, though? I'll take care. I have to blockade. I have to get ready to connect my rook and queen. I think h6 for king h7, I'm hoping. It seems a reasonable way to try and... Oh, I didn't need to lose that bishop, actually. Oh, I'm blundering a lot now. Why did I do that? Okay. Yes, I've just blundered the bishop back. Oh, this is a remarkable game. Yes. Okay. Why would I do that? I guess I want to take on b7. Yeah, rook e8 and then e3. Queen d4, queen b7. He's not going to let go of b7 now, is he? That was very reckless of me just to give up that bishop. Okay. I was too concerned trying to connect up things. Can I play rook e6 to b6? So he's back in the game after that. Unfortunately for me. But maybe with rook b6 I'll still have something. But yeah. Rook b6, queen b7. Or queen b7 here. Okay, there is e3 looking at the rook. Right, blunderful game. Okay. Queen e4. A lot of disasters have happened on h1 so far. Okay. Rook, yes, queen e5 coming up. I think I should. Okay, so rook d6 to d2, or this one, I think. There is queen f7, but I think rook d2 is promising. So rook d2 coming up. Or queen d4 here, just get the queens off. Okay. So yeah. Check. Okay, I'll take here. Alright, yeah, blunderful game. Oh no, I meant to move the bishop. I think I should have moved the bishop. I was too concerned about connecting up my pieces there. Intuition override on tactics. Okay. Olaf, hi. Hi there. Okay. I'll play ac5 and b5 here. Alright, so this is interesting, whatever this is. I'm sure it's got a name. It's a bit odd, isn't it? If I have some piece pressure though. d6 and knight d7. Is it worth playing like that? Or bishop h6? Is it actually worth? Or e6 or f5 even? I'm not really sure. Is it too slow to do d6 for f5? That's interesting. I don't want to take too long here. Yeah, I think I need to do something. Okay, d6. Yeah, d6. I'll go with d6. Knight d7 doesn't seem entirely a terrible idea at this moment. Okay, and maybe a6, just in case a4 is happening. Queen b6 in preparation of a4. Oh, right, yeah, knight f5, okay. Knight f5 is annoying. But it does give me a nice knight. Can I castle queenside? Is it really running into a4 or is there b4? Okay, so here, threatening knight e3. And queen b6 gives a5 at least. Although this is looking rather silly setup now. C4 is threatened. I would, okay, that's interesting. If I can just take that, c4 remains kind of potentially weak. I think I'm guarding f5 here, but my king's still in the center. And he has a knight c3, there's queen b4. So I'm hitting c3 and c4. Isn't that worth punting? I know my king's in the center though. It's a bit scary with the king in the center. But this tempo gain, I mean, to take c4 off, it gives me access to d4 centrally. It's not just a pawn to take that off if I have queen c4. So rook c1, queen c4. I think I'm playing this. Maybe bishop d7. Any knight move, there's always queen d4 check. And here I'll just safeguard this pawn. I don't know if this is too risky by me. I think I want to play... Well, you're taking away d4 there. I don't want d4 taken away. I want queen d4 as a resource. Is rook b8 plausible? Was my piece is not being connected? The issue, an issue. Queen d4, h5, or rook b8. Maybe just for the moment rook d8. There's always bishop c4 as well. Okay, it's a little bit scary. Yeah, they can't go to b7 just yet. I'll try and get some piece play with h4. If he's taking that, h file could be useful. This bishop is terrible. This bishop is terrible. On f8. I need to get some dark square counterplay somehow. Is it possible? Oh, there's knight c7 check. I didn't see that at all. Crikey. Is that e6? Try and save the day with e6. This is not as intended. Knight c7, king d7. There's bishop g7. That's quite a move. e6 is plausible, isn't it? I'm going to find out. Maybe bishop e7 on queen f6. Okay, queen e6. That's not working. So here, okay, down to bishop e7. That's just winning the queen. Oh, okay, that's not good. Yes, okay, that's a good tactic. looks disastrous, yes. That's puncturing the d5 square. Okay, there was also, yeah. Has to be swindle mode. I've got a nice, oh, there's queen f5 check and bishop h3. It looks like hopeless, totally hopeless. Yeah, that does look very bad indeed. Knight g4. I think it's close to mating. It's close to mating now. Okay. Queen f5 or something. Yeah. What a disaster. What a disaster, this game. Okay. Yeah, well played. Not very good by me. Okay, my bishop was well played though. I mean, my bishop was a real problem. Okay. Yeah, I had some real issues there from that opening. So h6 and okay, knight h6 to f7. Seems plausible by castle and f5, f4. Right. Okay, I'll do this, I think. So f5. Can I risk taking like this? G5 is under control. Just in case then G5 is used, I'll try and prevent that. Bishop e6, maybe. b5, a5, b4. b5, a5, b4. That looks like a plan. So I just take on d5. So it's a sort of race situation with the opposite side castling. Let's see. G4, I think I can just take. B4, A4, there's not much. Rook B8 for B. Okay, maybe B3 is threatened. Okay, b3, and yes, it looks as though d5 is underminable. I'll go with that one. There's a bit of a liability. Okay. On g4, I think I'd want to keep things closed. Maybe f4. Keep things closed. Or be tempted. I don't want to take too many risks with my king. If I play bishop takes, this opening of the g file, king here, rook g6 doesn't seem okay. Doesn't seem that dangerous. Okay, I'm going to blunt this. Try and blunt this diagonal with c5. So c5, queen b6, and then that should be okay. Famous last words. Okay, so queen b6 and rook b8. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to open up anything really against my king if I don't need to. This g file, I don't really want to take too many risks. As mentioned with king safety, can I just play queen b3? And this looks good now. Rook c8. Okay, I'll try and keep that closed just in case. But I think rook c8 coming up. Okay, maybe it doesn't matter about taking king h7. I've got time for queen a2. Queen a2 looks very strong, so I'm hoping. Yeah. I'm trying to get over the lost still from earlier. Okay, I'm hoping my king's okay here. My king's more frightened than usual with the king in that other game. Okay, king safety weighing heavily on my mind as a factor now. I've got the upper hand on king safety here, haven't I? With that note. Alpro Coconut, my favourite. Coconut Pro, I recommend. Okay, yes, this looks like a major threat. Queen a2. I'm not sure. Is it that easy to defend? It looks very difficult to defend. Okay, thanks. Okay. This is a 5-minute game. 5-minute game. Hi there. Talk Badita. Might need to do the countdown. The countdown begins, I think. 1, 2, not very original. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, another time. 10. I think another time. Okay. Will I be fried by Friedel this week? Let's play b3. b3 can be a dangerous weapon. b3. And I'll protect the bishop. Try this move h4. Aha. Okay. So d3 is dissuaded because of knight takes c3. This doubling is sort of interesting, I hope, because I've got this d-file pressure. Definitely d-file pressure. h5 looks interesting as well. Do I need to play something like c4? Can I just double rooks? Or h6? Who just, for the moment, h6. Form pawn. If I double the rooks, If I double the rooks, yeah. And this one is not going to get d4. That pawn on c3 is useful for d4. So anything like e5. Okay, I've got d5 without d4 being compromised. In theory, can I just should I play f5? I think so. On g takes, I think knight h4, not e takes because of e4. I think I want a knight here. I think, is this a dodgy pawn sack? I'm hoping this is not such a dodgy pawn sack. There's a bit of compensation here. There's d6 pressure. Now, rook d6 is queen and knight position. Queen against rook and knight. Potentially. I would factor in something there. My queen going to g7. So rook d6, rook d6. This liquidation. Queen g4 for g7. To me, that might break down the black position. So I'm going to find out if that's right or not. So I'm banking on the form pawn here. If he's going to play queen takes, I'm banking on that form pawn. But on the other hand, if he plays queen out, I think queen g4 to g7. Oh. I see. Okay. That's so there's a rook g8 on queen g4. Queen g4, rook g8, queen h4 is interesting as well, though. Yeah. You know, I think I'm tempted for this queen h4 business. I think because if I can undermine the pawn structure a bit, but I'm giving him a dangerous f pawn. There's controversy here. I'll put my king over here for a moment. Was that rook a liability? That rook's too much of a liability. Maybe rook d2 for a moment. In fact, there's rook f5 for king takes d6. No. I don't want my pieces to be like tactical liabilities. Yeah, rook f5 and king d6 potentially. Okay. Queen h3. Just to hold g2, but also it looks at d7 here. There is potentially rook d. No, there isn't. Okay, there's no check or anything. Okay, queen h1. Oh, there's f3 potentially, but I can take in on the rook. Otherwise, I'm playing queen d1 maybe for rook d7, but I think maybe just taking is best. Just taking. Right. Well, I still feel that the form pawn is dangerous after queen g1 here. Queen g1. As long as d4 is controlled, I think I've got access for queen g7, and the pass pawn is only 2 squares away. So I'm hitting c5, and I've got queen g7 here. I think this pawn's doing me a good favour here. You know, it stops knight d4. So I'm on queen c5 and queen g7 here. I still think this is interesting enough. Okay, a4 is like dangerous. I'm thinking, how dangerous? Would I just take that? Oh, there's knight a5 to c4. Maybe it's better to play queen takes c5 or a4. Maybe just queen c5 for a moment. Is that a chicken move? Sort of, I don't know exactly. I still got queen f8. Queen f8. A4 for a3. If I'm controlling a3, there's queen a3 though. Okay, 48 seconds. Interesting. I hope I'm not too much of an adventure here. Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, my king. What have I done to my king? So he's at least got a draw. Yeah. That wasn't clever. Okay. I left my king. No, I was looking at a4. I think I'm a bit sloppy. This morning. I think I could have kept something there going. I don't know. I suspect I could have kept something going there. It was really the dangerous thing to do, to fling those pawns, I think. Give me some things to think about. So it's Sveshnikov. Play with this f5. Okay. When is Rook f4 springs to mind for some crazy reason. Maybe I have this wanting to lose quite quickly with Rook f4 for some reason. Okay. Knight e7. Knight e7 is probably a bit saner for Rook c5. Or Knight e7 to g6 taking h4. If I want an attack, I think this is a route. Okay, I can lose a queenside pawn. I want to play knight h4 or knight f4. Knight h4 or knight f4. It looks as though the king is a bit exposed. If my queen can come in and there's a rook left, I'll be happy. Okay, it's only a pawn over there. Alright, knight e7, huh? Knight e7. Okay. If I like king h8 for a moment, just to avoid this being check. And then bishop. How would I follow up if this is not taken? This is interesting. Check, knight f2 at some point. Bishop h3. Right. Knight h3 to g5. Is that an idea? I'm not really sure what I'm threatening. It might be worth taking off this knight. Is that bishop really doing anything? If I take off this knight, then there's maybe queen f6. Queen f6. After that, knight releases f6. So here is rook e2 a move, or is that? Hang on, isn't that okay? The knight's holding g2. I mean, queen g5 for a moment. Maybe I can double the rooks here. Doubling the rooks seems sensible. In principle, so just wait until I can double the rooks. Okay, I can defend that pawn actually with e4. Maybe no, I can't. He's going to take it anyway. I think back to doubling the rooks idea. Okay, so the rook's doubled. Okay, rook f4 is kind of tempting. The bishop can always go back to g8 on the event of rook b8. I'm threatening rook h4. I guess there's a knight g2 kind of defending. Okay. Anything simpler than the exotic rook f4? I'll just drop back. That's meek. If it takes, there's rook f2. I'm just unpinning really the pawn with this move. Maybe it's not that bad. There's pressure on f4. I don't lose my queen. Okay, just go with this. And rook f4. So without sacrificing a piece, I'm weakening f4. It was unclear about the rook sack, it seemed to me, because of knight g2 protecting h4 just then. So this is much safer overall. Okay, taking and then check and then take the rook is looking good. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's just some tactics there on the king side. It's a bit dangerous. Okay. Sensi. So Clint Eastwood. Classic film if you haven't seen. Good, Bad and Ugly. Must see. Spaghetti westerns. I used to love those. Fantastic music, scenery. D5 comes to mind on knight F1. D5. It just came to my spaghetti westerns. Oh, I love them. They were brilliant. They were. I might need to rewatch one soon. Anyway. Okay, so Queen D7 and Rook D8. Queen D7 and so Breaking Bad, I think, took the concept of the kind of non-scenery, putting more emphasis on the characters and the script. I think it adds focus. I think the kind of emptiness of the landscape. I think in both Breaking Bad and those kind of spaghetti westerns, contrast. Or less distraction. You could just argue, well, you know, less distraction. So G4 here coming up, and then knight D4. Or is Queen D3 going to make me? No, this was Bishop F5. I think G4, knight D4. G4 anyway. Knight D4 coming up. Well, I'm the first to attack the queen here. Knight D4 again. I don't know if that's pushing the luck. I hope it isn't pushing any luck. Counter-attacking. The queen is with check, so right, there's knight takes C2 check. There is knight E3. I'm going to be winning the queen with check here. Whatever happens, I'm winning the queen with check. So, right. Okay. Thanks. I'll try the English opening. I don't think he's as bad as all that for that nickname. Surely not. Okay, 1 elephant, 2 elephants, 3 elephants, 4 elephants, 5 elephants, 6 elephants, 7 elephants, 8 elephants, 9 elephants, 10 elephants. Okay, another time then. I'm going to port this. Okay, a rematch. Is it? I think so. So bring on the challenges. I'm beatable today, as you can see. Fairly beatable. Why am I pre-moving E5? Why? Let's do the knight C6. Why am I pre-moving? Stop pre-moving. Okay, I know it's a 3-minute game. I must stop pre-moving. It's not bullet game. Come on. Or would it make a difference? I think I'd play E5 anyway. Put the knight over here. So knight f6 and d5, then c6 and bishop d6. I think this bishop's a little bit more passive than my bishop on d6 right here. So bishop d6. Is it possible I can just go for a hack with bishop h3 as my king in the center? Going to be a major problem. He could play e4. It would dissuade me if he plays e4 straight off the bat. I think I might be dissuaded. Or do I do it anyway? Bishop h3. Yeah, maybe I could do it anyway. It's tempting. It's, I don't know, my king, is it that bad? I've got e5 control with this knight on g6. So e4, bishop h3, e5, yeah, bishop g2. Is it really? I mean, he could play, I don't mind the double pawns. Oh, no. This is too tempting. Too tempting to play like this. I just can't help it. I can't help it. It looks as though there should be something. Queen g4, queen h3. It looks as though knight h4 is mega dangerous. So that's threatening queen g2. If the knight takes, then queen h2. So I'm trying to, I think it's too dangerous, even though you're not supposed to do active operations before castling. On this occasion, I think it's okay. Getting away with it. Sometimes it's what you can get away with. So I haven't castled, but you know, this is looking really dangerous. Yeah. I want to play e4 opening. Okay. Was that a mouse there to play e3? Oh, e3, yeah. E3 does seem like a passive move. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Okay. So, talk with detail again. Okay, we've got a game. And hello there. It's hover. Is the hover working? Nope. Okay. E3 and knight ge2. Okay, so d4 or h3 here. Yes, I think in this case d4 and maybe I can take that and take and castle. So here king h2 and maybe e4 f4 for e5. This looks rather tempting. Okay, there's an e5, but you know, I mean, there's a d5, but e5. So I think here cd is an issue. Getting that center pawn. I'll drop the bishop back and play f4. Okay, or you know, reinforce, because that might be a tactic. So I think dropping the bishop back now and d5, d6 looks nice enough. d6. I guess no. Queen c4 takes on the rook. Yeah. Yeah. I'm still on this rook. Yeah. So queen takes. I can take the rook. Right. I think just snapping that off and centralizing. And actually, yeah, looks safe enough. double the rooks. Thanks. Yeah, I think losing that center pawn earlier was an issue. So Danny K2. So this is a 3-minute time control. Fast and Furious 3-minute time control. I'll just try King's Indian to be on the safe side. I don't want to have another weird adventure with C5 on this occasion. If it's London system torture, okay, it's familiar torture. Torture by London system. So D6 and knight BD7, and maybe Queen E8 and E5. This used to be an effective recipe when bishop's on D3, you can always threaten like E4. With the knight on C3 instead of C3 being played, oh, that's peculiar. That's more unusual without the pawn being on C3. There's a sort of target maybe sometimes to B5 and B4, C6, B5, B4. Sometimes Queen E8 and E5. Oh, okay, what about this looks safe enough. Getting ready for H5 to play G5, just to try and keep the lines closed over here. So Queen E8 and E5. Oh, okay, should I take? I wonder. I'm tempted. It does give me some options of E5 right now. Like taking, if knight H2, I'll take and then E5. E5 is now really on the cards, I think. E5 or G5. Having knight G5, the problem is I'll be on the bishop after. So I think this is possible to keep that H file closed on this occasion. Knight G5. Okay, I'm hoping this is okay because the king's getting a bit colder than usual. Some icy winds. Okay. Knight H6, does that put a stop to some of the fun? trying to stop some of the fun here and preserve that knight. I don't know if F6 is Oh, have I been too casual? I think I might have been. King H8, Queen G6, Bishop G5. I might have been too casual. I think only Bishop D3 is F5. Okay. I want to play Bishop G5 and Rook G8 under some conditions. Oh, this is not good, is it? What I've done is rather dumb. No, Bishop D3 is strong. I could play Rook F7, but I'm bleeding material now. This is not exactly what I'd wanted to do. Rook F7 and Queen G8. It wasn't on the plan for this position. So Bishop D3 would be testing everything. In this case, Rook G8, I'm let off, I believe. But yeah, bishop d3. If I had to play f5, I drop g5. That's the disaster, yeah. I would have had to play rook f7 and queen g8 there on bishop d3. Can't underestimate king safety, really. King safety is of paramount importance. I keep underestimating it today. So I'm hitting the queen. I think the worst is over for my king safety right. Well, it looks as though, I hate to say that, but okay, I think, yeah, the worst is over. But yeah, if we look at this, I think bishop d3 was, white was winning. Bishop d3. Let's have a quick look at that. It's a key moment. I think, did I get complacent? It was a good attempt to rip open the lines. Maybe this seems as though white's better anyway. Yeah. Rook g1, more than good attempt. Apparently, the engine really likes this for white. Oh, maybe it's about equal. So anyway, king d2, king h8 would have been the move. Oh, I'm already going to +4 for white here. So king h3 was important. This check's really good idea. There's also knight e4. I thought bishop d3 was the killer. There's also knight e4 or rook ag1. Rook ag1 as well. Rook a. Oh, rook. Oh. Bang. There's a lot of dynamic potential, isn't there? No, that was brilliant then. That was absolutely brilliant. There's it's knight e4, bishop d3 or rook ag1. They're all really strong. No. They're off. My king is getting torn apart today. Alright, so rematch is welcome, yeah. Send in your rematch. My king's getting scared today. You guys. Putting my king on the run. Opening up my king. I'm naively thinking I can take the material, and it's not the case, it seems. So this is a sort of reverse tango. Is it possible that I can play with the f5 square here? If I have a knight on f5, and that's often, I kind of like that quite often. On g6, I think knight h6 protects my queen with the knight. I'm not sure of the general strength of this move, though. I do have the option of knight takes d6, and that queen is pinned. Aha. Okay, it's a fast and furious game, so I'll take care on this occasion. I don't know if this is really super boring. Should I keep the queens on or not? Like, I'll be boring here because I'm thinking this bishop might be useful. The b file is something I can double the rooks with. I mean, king d2, rook b5, double the rooks. Oh, I don't know. That might not be enough here for anything. Rook b6 check. Oh, at least there might be rook a6 sometimes. No, okay. I'll undouble the pawns. I'm hoping for a more exploitable sort of advantage than what I've got here. Sometimes undoubling the opponent's pawns is useful. I'm not saying it's useful here though, necessarily. Knight h5. Okay, I'll stop knight f4. There is bishop b6, and oh no, I didn't mean that. Oh well. Can I play for rook c4? This feels... I'm feeling planless right now. At the moment. Now I feel planless. Okay, I've got a pin and I'll still have a pin there, I guess. Is there a sort of plan? Maybe this f file. f6. I can take and use the f file. There's rook f8 at least now. Okay, or rook f5 is potentially dangerous. Ah, hang on. There's rook c5 on e5. e5 is a definite target now. For a moment now, I thought I didn't have much, but now, yeah, e5 looks interesting. Okay, that looks very interesting. Okay, I think this is all over. It's all over. Keep the challenges up, guys. There's still a good half hour. If you want to challenge, that'd be great. Okay. Can you guys make me miserable and crush my rating? If I get it up there a little bit, you can crush my rating back down. So to make sure I'm not overrated, moderate me my rating. Anyway, so yeah, okay, come on then. Juliu 06. Okay, 06. 1 elephant, 2 elephants, 3 elephants, 4 elephants, 5 elephants, 6 elephants, 7 elephants, 8 elephants, 9 elephants. Okay, another time then on this. Okay, Julia's round, but send the challenges. Okay. Killer Cat. Hi there. So H6 and knight G7. If I castle and then F5, F4 coming up. Ah, he's got me like this before with a nasty kingside attack. The theme of today is bad king safety, so I think I'll give it a miss. I'll give it a miss. F5. I'll give it a miss, even though I can't see anything concrete. I'm still going to give it a miss. I want the game to be about other things, not just about how my king is exposed. So, okay, I'm snapping that off. I don't want the king there either. Oh, why didn't I take on A2? Could have taken on A2. I'm tempted. It is a pawn near the king. There might be knight A5 to B3 coming up, like here. Oh, okay. There's checkmate. Thanks, yes. That pawn, yes. King safety again. King safety strikes again. Oh, okay. A 3 minute. I don't usually like increment, but okay. Is this going to go on forever though? Okay, we'll see. Okay. 3 minute with a 2 second increment. It's only a 2 second increment, right? So it's still a quick game, I think. Or will it be? I'll try and keep things not completely crazy. So I'm not playing a King's Gambit. I'm going to play a quiet Vienna game. So Danny earlier exposed my king safety big time. Is it going to be an opposite side castling game? Okay, can I afford knight d5? I'm hoping knight d5, I can afford it anyway. So c4 coming up. Knight d4, has it got a point to it after c4? Not sure if c4 or knight d4 on knight d4, if black plays knight d4. c4, go with c4. Okay. I think that's weakening his king a little bit. Oh, okay. It looks here that you know, queen b3 looks good. This bishop is a bit of a target, isn't it? I could play bishop a7 actually here, I think. And if it takes c takes, try to get this c file. I'm stopping the king going to b8. So it means rook c1 is quite dangerous now. So rook c1 looks dangerous. Queen a4 is also interesting. Both of these are interesting moves. My king's not getting it here too much. I'll stop the king from escaping, I think. I'd rather have, the king over there for queen a4, threatening queen a7. So queen a7. All right. Thanks. Yeah, battle of king safety, isn't it? Okay. It's a casual day for rematches, especially 3 minute. Pretty fast. Okay, I'm hoping still got time for the remaining challenges. Yeah, I think knight g5 check. Okay, so here, queen h3. I do want a castle. Knight d4, I think I want a castle. Or do I play knight e6? I think I do want a castle. Okay, so knight e6. Again, there's double pawns. It is double pawns, but the knight seems quite impressive on e6. On rook c8, bishop g5, I can hold that knight on king f7 with rook a e1. That knight's hemming in that bishop for the moment. Okay, maybe f4, try and open up some stuff against the king here. Yeah, bishop g7, f4. I can take that. Go back here, I think. And I'll take here to take here. And f5 looks tempting. Here looks like I'm opening up the F file. It looks rather dangerous, this idea, this position for the king. Rook f8 looks dangerous as well, though. This pawn is another thing. Maybe I don't need to try and tap into king safety here. Just rook f8, knight d5, rook e8, knight f6. Looks tempting enough. So, thanks. Yeah, it looks too dangerous there. Okay, kill a cat at 3:02. Okay, so a 3:02. One elephant, two elephants, three elephants, four elephants, five elephants, six elephants, seven elephants, eight elephants, nine elephants, 10 elephants. Okay, I might need to abort this. Okay, at least we've played already today, so talk more detail, just going sequence here. So 3 minutes. And okay, the knight going over here. So h5, knight h4. This looks like a typical tango attack method. Yeah, looks dangerous enough. G3, there's Queen G3. Knight F4, coming up with Knight F4. Okay, Knight G4. Oh, Queen. Yeah, that's dangerous. Okay, thanks. Okay. If I don't. So we had some interesting. Did we have some interesting French defense discussions or Dutch defense? Wouldn't seal my E5 square, would he? Oh, he's not going to play F4. Yes, he plays F4. B5 and bishop B7 look interesting. I'm probably playing this too casually again. Looks like Knight E4 is something to grab while I can. Threatening knight takes, and knight takes E5 right now. Okay, do I just get that D5 square in this particular position? Maybe I should just grab the D5 square. So bishop takes, then knight B6 to D5. There's always C4 on bishop B3. A knight on D5 looks cozy enough. Maybe taking first. There's pawn mobility here. Alright, so maybe Queen G6 as well. Aha. Okay. I still have interesting pawns. King G7 to G6. Or B4 here. What takes? We'll just leave it. We'll just leave it. I think King G6 and try and use the pawn mobility. The rooks are flexible. Okay. F4 looks plausible almost. H5. I'm not really sure now. Okay. B takes? No. Bishop C6. Trying to encourage A takes. F4 round about here. Or knight C7. Knight C7 does give me F4 to get some pawn mobility going. That's not happening. How can I take that? And just keep that over here. Trying to play for F4 again. I can play this here, which gives me. Okay, I thought he'd play Bishop C2 again. A6 and E6 are nicely held. F3 could be an issue. I think even if he wins the pawn now. There's rook f2. It's a major threat. Okay, so here there's rook f2 on any bishop e4. Big threat is e3 now. e3 is like a gigantic move, or just rook takes f1. In fact, okay, so this looks very good. E3 gives rise to rook f2. And e2. Yeah, that was okay. So once I had the e4, that was dangerous. Thanks. Okay. Let's see. Taking. I think keeping some tension with this mold retreat is maybe interesting. So bishop f1. b4, a4. Oh, okay. Yeah, knight e5. Knight e5. b5 coming up. Or over here. Okay. A little bit dangerous. I don't like the look necessarily of this. Is it possible? I mean, I got to try and keep the lines closed. I wonder h3. h3. I have got the dark square bishop, so in theory the dark squares shouldn't be such a major issue for me with the extra dark square bishop, the extra weight on the dark squares. Can I try and I just want to try and open up the king here. Okay, so maybe, bishop b6 is dangerous. It would give rise to bishop b5 after, and bishop c6 potentially, if the king was on a8. Okay. So, okay, so there's bishop b5 coming up. Yes, my king doesn't look that bad right now because of that rook is kept at bay with my opponent's own pawn. Okay, bishop d4 looks fair enough. Things are on hold here for a moment. Okay. B5 would be an issue maybe on rook e4. I'll take here and threaten bishop b6. Just hoping there is no key check, is there? So I'm hoping for bishop b6 here. Oh, there is a key check emerging. It's looking dangerous. Rook d1. Yeah. Should I wimp out with queen f3? That's a terrible move, queen f3. But on the other hand, I'm not sure I like this position. I think I'm actually worse. Yeah, I'm worse than this ending. Ah, that's unfortunate. Well, the clock is my lucky escape there. I think I'm slightly worse there, yeah. Okay. Let's try this b3 again. I think this will be the last game today. Thanks for all the challenges and all the fun. So knight c3. Can I try and improve over last time? Where I got, yeah. If I castle g4 and f5. g4 and f5 looks tempting. If my queen wasn't on f3, especially. So f5 coming up for g5 and f6. This looks dangerous. It's pretty committal from my opponent. Pretty committal. That knight is a problem piece. That knight's a target. On d4 there's knight takes e4. Okay. That's an interesting approach to the position. I thought knight f5 was interesting. Okay, queen e4, there's knight g5. Can I just take here and play rook e4 on this occasion? I just want to open up the bishop potentially. Okay, try and take these guys off. So potentially there's rook e6 coming up here for f7 mating. If I reinforce that idea here with rook e6, f7 mating, because the bishop will be given the check, the pawn will be stopping g8. So rook e6 here looks as though that's crushing, I think. This bishop is the piece to celebrate. Okay. As long as I don't do something too silly, I think not rook e8 because check, okay, and taking, but something more sensible. Rook e2. Rook e2 is plausible. Rook e7, there's queen d2. I think it's not needed to lose d2 necessarily. Rook e8's just not working. There's also queen e8. So just, I think rook e2, if he takes my queen off, well, bishop up. Okay, so h4, just play queen e4 without dropping g5. I think there's another route here anyway. If needed, I thought there was h5, but I'm not sure that's totally needed. Stop these checks, or can I? Maybe not. Alright, so h5 or rook g2 or bishop e5. Maybe bishop e5 for a moment. Just cover these dark squares. d3. King h2. Okay. Queen e4 for queen e8 looks delicious as an idea. Or a tactic. Is it an idea or a tactic? So queen e7. Now on rook f8 there's bishop d6. Okay, can I just bring this pawn up? Exchange the queens. That should make life a bit easier. Or not. Well, that would lose f7 though. That's the downside of that. So once I unpin, there's f7 check, and I think that's over. I can take here, or bishop d6 for f8. Alright, thanks. Yeah, that was interesting. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this week. Yeah. My king was in trouble this week in multiple games, so well played. And have a nice rest the rest of the day, and have a nice week. See you next week. Thanks so much.